Valley Bookkeeping, and in this video I'm going to explain how to post cash payments from your tenants. Specifically, when you keep all of the cash, or maybe you keep part of the cash and put some of it in the bank. All right, let's get started. Hi everyone, this video I will show you how to post a cash payment from a tenant. So you're still going to need to account for the fact that they paid you, especially if you are invoicing. Either way, no matter what, you don't want to have empty spots in your P&L where it doesn't show rent income. So we're going to go over what we do. So we have an invoice. You may not be invoicing tenants, then I will show you a second way in a minute. But this piece is for invoicing. So the two things you would have is you'd have the open invoice. And the second thing, if they're paying you cash, now my point is they're paying you cash and you keep it, right? Because if they pay you cash and it goes straight into your bank account, you don't have any workaround. Just post the cash to the bank. But this is, they paid you cash and maybe you kept part of it, or they paid you cash and you kept all of it. So we'll do both scenarios. You will need a account called 2024 petty cash. So you just create a new bank account, and I create a petty cash account for every single year. And then at the end of the year, we close it out. So first step, they paid you cash and you kept all of it, right? So I'm going to use the corner deli. We'll choose cash. And then here's the important part, deposit to 2024 petty cash. So let's look at this. 2024 petty cash. I use the petty cash account for things where you are you're keeping money from your rents, or you're paying things out of your own personal cash, like truly cash, or maybe out of your personal checking account or your personal credit card. You would add those transactions right here in the register, because the worst thing you could do is start linking all of your personal accounts in order to try and capture 5 personal transactions amid hundreds of, 5 business transactions amid hundreds of personal. Personal bookkeeping is the most time consuming. And the biggest mistake I see people make all the time is they're so worried about getting every deduction that they link their personal accounts, which, remember, now you're breaking the corporate veil. Really, you want to be giving the business money and then paying out of that checking account. But if for some reason you pay something out of your personal cash or checking or credit card, you need to book it somewhere, just post the individual transaction here. So what this does is we are accounting for this rent. So now, even though it didn't show up in our bank account, we will have it on our profit and loss. So I'm just going to run it for September. And it's only going to have this, I think. There's our 2000. Okay. All right. Now we'll do the next step. Okay. The second one is, what if they paid you cash and you kept part of it for yourself and the rest you actually did deposit at the bank? So here we have a hair salon. We'll choose the payment method as cash. We're going to pick the checking. Oh, excuse me. Because we want to keep some of the money, we're going to choose payment to deposit right here. Payments to deposit has also been called uncategorized funds. Not undeposited funds. So in previous videos, you may have seen me talk about undeposited funds. Now QuickBooks has changed the term to payments to deposit. So they are the same thing. Undeposited, it kind of means, or payments to deposit, it means you're holding the money and you need to deposit it. Okay. So we're going to say save and close. Now the tenant has gotten full credit for paying. We're going to go up to the top left, click bank, new, then bank deposit. Okay, now we're going to choose the payment. We're not going to choose, well, we could actually put it to petty cash because this is kind of your, like, we're dealing with all your cash. So we are going to say that we're keeping $1,000 in the cash for our petty cash for whatever expenses. That is now making our deposit $2,200. So we're going to have $2,200 go into the checking and $1,000 into our petty cash. So, you're really putting the $1,000 in your pocket. The petty cash is going to be cleared out with your equity account at year end. So the plus or minus, you keep the $1,000, but maybe you then go and spend $1,000 at Home Depot. So let's look at this now. So our petty cash just went up another $1,000. This is the hair salon, and here's the $2,000 we posted before, right? Now, if you drop down here, go to checking, we should have a $2,200 deposit right here. So that's how you should handle cash payments. You still need to account for the cash payments because you need to have your rent roll. So if we do profit and loss, right, for this month, now so far we have these two rents accounted for, and only $2,200 out of the $5,200 actually went into the bank account. The rest went into the petty cash account. All right, I hope that explains how to handle cash payments. Have a great day.